Hey folks, hey, bad mood today. I don't have a clue why I woke up that way. Maybe I had a bad dream or something, I don't know. But hopefully it doesn't carry on into the rest of the day. Not bad today, 22 degrees, so it's nice. Unlike what they're getting on the west coast and their 40 something degree temperatures. I would like to experience that once, just to see what it's like. I've never seen anything over 36, so I'd like to see that just once. And not for a long time, just maybe a day or two, just to see what it's like. So I admit I am sort of kind of a bit jealous. But I have discovered why we are getting all of this rain. Daily rain, daily storms, all this humidity. And I watched a video. I'm not going to show all of it because climate change propaganda is sickening in this video. But what's happening is the jet stream is going up and around BC, which is giving them their high pressure and keeping all the moisture away and allowing the sun to heat things up. And then it goes all the way down to the southern states and brings all the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico straight to us. So that's where all our moisture's coming from.
Really, as soon as you move away from the beaches, this is complement of a unprecedented dome of hot air plopped directly over the south coast of British Columbia. And some breaking news, we brought you that all-time temperature record that was broken dating back to 1937. 83 years later, we did it in Lytton on June 27th. 24 hours later, we did it again. Unprecedented. There are no words to describe how much of an outlier this really is. That's warmer than Las Vegas, Nevada has ever recorded. Our all-time temperatures, I mean, everything on this map sticks out. Victoria, downtown, 39.8. Abbotsford, nearly 43 degrees Celsius. That's 5 degrees above your all-time temperature record. Into the Eastern Fraser Valley, temperatures the low 40s. And Kamloops, that would have also broken that all-time previous Canadian record. Now, a lot of warm air lingering through.
But as far as their temperatures are going, of course it's got to be climate change, right? But when were the records set before right now? 1937, 1941, there's even an 1898 in there. So think about that. Oh no, it's climate change. Meanwhile, it happened 100 years ago. Back in the winter when we had all these storms coming at us, and I was showing you actually when the states had their super cold temperatures and Texas was like so much colder than we were here, and jet stream was doing the same thing. It was going all the way down to Mexico and coming back up, and everything in between there was like frigid temperatures, and they're getting their ice storms and everything. During that time, all that moisture was on the west coast, and again it was bringing moisture up from the Gulf of Mexico to us, which was bringing us our snow, which thankfully mostly happened south of the border to us, and so close but not quite at us. And then all of a sudden, poof, they're in mega drought. It's like, huh? Like, it's like almost overnight. Oh, where'd all this moisture that fell on them go? And all the dams in California are dried up. Those dams hold 5 years worth of moisture, of water. They get droughts every year. They get wildfires every year. They're prepared for it. Like I say, the dams hold 5 years worth of water in case they have extended drought periods, and they're covered. Well, if you remember, 2019, the Oroville Dam was in danger of collapse and overtopping. That was 2 years ago. Where'd all that water go? Yeah, it's coincidence that I don't remember if it was a specific city in California or if it's the state of California suing the water council for water mismanagement. Yeah, but it's climate change that's doing it, yeah. 5 years worth of water gone just like that, and it's climate change. I gotta stop. I'm getting myself upset. it just drives me nuts. So I think I have anything. I didn't do anything yesterday on the computer because it was so hot in my room. It's cooled down now. It was like 28, I think. So it's below my cutoff point for working on the computer, so I can do something. I actually did a little bit before I come out today. But I got excuse me. I got shopping I gotta do, and I'm gonna try to get my new sandals today. I didn't get a chance to do any. I didn't do any shopping yesterday because I had the trailer with me with the gold bars on it, and I didn't want to park anywhere and take a chance on somebody tripping over it or something. So I decided to save that for today. So sandals, dollar store, and Value Mart, I think, are my plans for today. I haven't got any notification of anything at the post office yet, but the guaranteed delivery dates are Friday anyway, so I don't think I had anything else to talk about. I just wanted to explain about the weather and why we're getting all this moisture. Although we don't seem to have any threat of anything today, but things seem to have changed a little bit. The forecast shows that major heat from BC moving into the prairie, so maybe it's coming our way. So maybe the jet stream has moved now, as most of the moisture is south of us. It's not coming at us anymore, it's going south of us, and it actually doesn't feel super humid today. I don't know if that's because it's not quite as hot, I don't know, but either way, I'm gonna go out and enjoy it while it's here.
this rain, you will hear us outside your door. Everyone is a leader here. Yes, war is a bullet breaking word. Your shield is a gaze piercing to the bone. Those who are silent will not keep silent anymore. And you knocking doors, blood is the brain, blood and fear. While blood turns white, flesh, egg and steel. Beers are strength, streets are gray. Knocking doors, blood is the brain, pride and fear. While blood turns white, flesh, egg and steel. Beers are strength, streets are waiting.
Well, it turned out to be quite a beautiful day today. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too chilly, and I didn't have to worry about getting home before the storms hit. For a change. There are a lot of clouds out there. I was looking at the radar, and just a second, just making sure everything's turned off. Looking at the radar, there's a lot of rain passing by us, but nothing threatening us at the moment. So I didn't get to go everywhere I wanted to go, but I got a fair amount done today. I didn't get notice from the post office. It's actually pretty heavy. I wonder if it's even mine. I need somewhere to set stuff down here. Ow! Kneeling on a rock is not a good thing. And yes, that one is mine. I'm not sure what I bought that's that heavy. So I'm gonna open this up and see what I got. Okay, this is the last thing I ordered. And apparently the first thing I got. So, these are the bolts that I don't like. They've got that hole in the back of them, but there's a hex head. And I couldn't find these at Rona. I never bothered checking with Home Hardware. But these are what I'm going to use in here. So, I didn't really know the length, so I just kind of went with long ones. If they're too long, they stick out the back. Nobody's going to see them anyway, so it's not a big deal. But if I can find one. I did match. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's one of my bolts. These are the generic bolts that I use. They should be the same thread. And if they're the same thread, then if I can find a nut, what are the odds of finding a nut in here right now? Just because I'm looking for one. It is really time to clean this up. Okay, I can't really find one at the moment. But the lock nuts that I use that fit these should fit these because they're both M8s. Same thread pitch, 1.25. So what I'm going to do is search for my hockey puck because I have no idea where I put it. I can't believe I lost that already. Aha, there's my hockey puck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what size I'm going to need. And in here I have tools that I've never used. I've had them for quite some time now. I think this is them. Yep. I have my hole cutters. So when I use these, a nice thing about this, everything in the way here, is this, as it's cutting the outside hole, automatically drills the hole through the center at the same time. So I don't know, I'll probably have to use the smaller one with a different drill bit in it. So basically that will give me the circle with the hole in it. So I'm going to cut that, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to use. I'll use something. Well, there's a good shot of it right there. And I'll taper it so that it'll go into the hole. And then when I put the bolt through, this thing about having the longer bolts, because it'll stick out a little more. I might have to cut one edge off flat to get it, because it is kind of recessed a little bit. It's hard to tell with all the dirt, but it is sort of kind of rounded on the inner part. And I'll just ram that in the hole, put the bolt through it, and then pull it tight. And the rubber will keep things from rattling, and it won't look bad. So hopefully, that's my plan. I guess we'll kind of see how things go when I actually attempt to do this. But like I say, I bought this years ago. It was on sale. That's kind of neat. It was on sale, Canadian Tire, years ago. And I bought it just because. I'm kind of glad I did, because now I actually have a use for it. I've never had a use for it yet, but I don't even remember what it was I bought it for. It was a specific job that I had in mind that I was going to use it for, and I just never did. But I don't remember what that was now. That was back when I had my garage in Hanover. So I'll keep those together so I know where they are. Another project for myself. And I got my new sandals. They look a little more robust than the ones that I got. I bought these ones at Walmart. I paid $10 for them. You can see the strap's broken. These were blue at one time when they were clean. But I paid $10 for these. And these ones cost me $40 today. So. But as long as they do the job, I'm not too worried about it. And I got a bunch of goodies. Foodstuffs. But I filled my backpack up, so I wasn't able to go everywhere that I wanted to go. I was going to stop at Value Mart, but I wanted to do it last because I'm getting cream for my coffee. I need 3 of those. And I kind of want to make sure they're cold still when I get them home. So, so I have made a decision I have to go in because I have to use the washroom, but I'm going to come back out because it's so nice out here. It's not roasting hot in the garage. I got 26 degrees, which is 78 Fahrenheit. So it's very comfortable in here. It's not humid like it has been. So that is going to give me an opportunity to actually get something done. So I am going to get this chair out. And I'll just like stick it here or something so I can put it out when I go out tomorrow. Yay! Get something done. And then I can just move it around as I need to if I've got to do something out here. And I can stick the ES950 in there, and then I can start working on this part and get it done, because I need that done first before I do anything else. This particular part under the window I have to get done first, and you'll see why. I kind of sort of explained it a little bit before, and I just noticed yeah, see that light bulb up there? When the landlord put electricity in the garage, he put that up there, and there's a switch over here by the door. So that'll give me more light for what I'm doing down here. That's actually kind of cool. I forgot that was even up there because I never use it. So I got my overhead lights that I use with the remote on my keychain. That's all I really use. Because we don't use this door. He put the switch inside the door there that we don't actually use. I guess that's all I got. So I'm going to come back out and I guess I'll get this on video. Why not, right? So, potting soil. Actually, I'll figure that out when I come back out. I'm not sure now. At first I thought the brakes were seized, but if that was the case I wouldn't be able to push it at all. So I turn it on. It says charge batteries. I charged these. I had the charger on it all day yesterday. Or day before, I guess it was. But the battery meter, it's got question marks. It says charge batteries. It says I try to move. I hear a click from the brakes. And it says driving and then stopping. And then it says battery fault. So the brakes are clicking, but there's no motion whatsoever. Oop. I actually thought I felt something there. Yep, I felt something, a little, tiny little nudge. Yeah, this is trying to move, but yeah, there's just a little nudge. And it feels like only the left side's working. Because no matter what I do, if I go this way, this side pulls back. I go this way. This side pulls forward. If I try to go forward, and nothing at all. Come on. Yeah, if I try to go backwards, it feels like only this side's working. Because the cool thing about these is they have two motors. You got a single motor that runs each wheel. So there's one on each side. But it actually feels like the brake's working. So I don't think the brakes are seized up. It's just the batteries are toast. Yeah, brake feels fine. But like I say, it's sat for a couple years, so. But at least it's out. I'm not gonna bother cleaning up. It's not worth the time giving it away free. If we were charging for it or something, it'd be a different story, but because we're giving it away free, I'm not gonna bother cleaning it. So it's saying battery fault and it's saying controller fault. So, but according to Michele, it needs a controller. I thought they replaced the controller. So I guess the control panel is the only thing, because I know this is new. So they replaced this. I thought the controller was built in, but apparently it's not. This is just the I consider this a controller, but not the same thing as the actual controller inside. So this would be the control panel, I guess you would call it. I don't know. But it's out. I guess 950 sticks out farther than I thought it was going to. So I might just back it into the corner by the door once I get everything else done. And maybe put the lawnmower under there or something. So once that back shelf is done, the snowblower, I'm just going to collapse the handle. And I'm going to stick it up on top of the shelf in the back there. It's good and light, so I can lift it up there, no problem. So, yeah, I got the brakes on. Put it in manual mode. And just kind of push it back. Hard to do with one hand. So that it's mostly out of the way. I think I'll just put the sign on here. Maybe put a little zip tie through it or something so it's right here. It won't blow away. I can't really tape it to here, but I guess it's ready to go outside now. Yay! So I'll do that tomorrow when I go out. I guess that's all I got. That's all I got for today. So at least now I can continue work on there and those things. Bags of potting soil, they can stay right where they're at the moment because they're not in the way. I can build around them, I think. I don't know, I'll find out. So, I guess that's all I got. Another day complete.